So in order to honor the passing of Christopher Hitchens, I wrote a cento. A cento is a type of a poem where you take the work of somebody else and you excerpt it at whim and you rearrange it. And I'm a poet here in the Chicago area, and I decided that I wanted to write something about Christopher Hitchens when he passed. I think the only way to do justice to the man is to use his own words. And so that's why I decided to use the format of a cento. So this is the cento that I wrote to memorialize the passing of Christopher Hitchens. Dismissed without evidence. Leaves me no cognitive dissonance. The only position is atheism. Shun the transcendent. The grave will supply plenty of time for silence. Like an unctuous merchant in a bazaar, a friend of poverty, suffering was a gift from God, necessary rather than sufficient. Distrust anything put together by crude, uncultured human mammals. Terrify children. Simply ridiculous. Withdraw our respect from such fantastic claims. Throw out the ripening vintage. They refuse to keep their fantasies to themselves. Fool yourself into happiness while pretending not to do so. Bawling and fearful infancy of our species, asserted without evidence. Defy the foulness of theocracy, not in what it thinks, but in how. Only true as long as everybody agreed to it. The noble title of dissident must be earned. Modesty is too arrogant for me. The natural world is wonderful enough. Goodbye, Mr. Hitchens. Be advised that this show is not for children, the faint of heart, or the easily offended. The explicit tag is there for a reason. This is Cognitive Dissonance. Every episode, we blast anyone who gets in our way. We bring critical thinking, skepticism, and irreverence to any topic that makes the news, makes it big, or makes us mad. It's skeptical, it's political, and there is no welcome mat. This is episode 26 of Cognitive Dissonance, and we're grateful to have all of you here. Cecil, we lost a hell of a thinker and a hell of a writer this week.
Yeah, Christopher Hitchens passes away from cancer, complications from cancer. And I was actually, it was funny because I was up that night, Tom. I have insomnia, so some nights I'm just, I just wake up in the middle of the night and then I'm just up. So then I just started trolling around the internet and I find the posts about Christopher Hitchens dying, and I start to go to Twitter right away. I thought, well, I'll go check out what's going on Twitter. And there was some people with their fucking undies in a bunch because of the hashtag God is not great. I was shocked at the attacks that were coming out. People were saying, one person said something like, if God is if you made this hashtag up, you deserve to die or you deserve to go to hell. I don't feel like I need to protect Christopher Hitchens after his death to say, oh, you can't make fun of Christopher Hitchens, because there was a great article in Salon that I was reading yesterday. I think it was Greenwald was writing it, and he was saying, Hitchens after Mother Teresa and I think even Lady Di died, he savaged them after their death. So I don't think he's off limits at all. I think, you want to criticize the guy, go ahead, whatever. I think his writing speaks for itself. So if you're going to criticize him, but when you're going to just say stuff like this that's completely uninformed and not recognize that it's a fucking book title. I mean, you don't even do a search. You see God is not great and you're like, oh my God, somebody doesn't think God is great. And they're flipping out about it.
Absolutely. And, you said it right. that man could fucking protect himself.
Yeah.
And there's very little to say about Christopher Hitchens that Christopher Hitchens hasn't said better.
Right.
And so when you've got a man of that caliber in terms of his ability to speak publicly and in terms of his ability to write, it's very difficult to use words that are not his to pay him proper tribute.
Absolutely.
And so, these yahoos whoever made this a trending topic, I'll personally kill him myself.
Yeah, I love that shit.
God is the best thing ever made. Amen. Amen. What was that, a prayer?
It was. It's a tweet prayer.
Yeah, if that is the rebuttal to one of the most prolific and well-spoken men to have been an essayist and an author, big fucking deal.
Right.
He would laugh at you, a week ago, and I will laugh at you now.
Right. It was, there were some great tweets about this sort of thing. People posting a bunch of stuff, and one of them was, I'm going to paraphrase, but it's basically Hitchens dies. God is not great. Trends. Religious people threaten violence. Point of the book is proven.
Right. Yeah. No kidding. Right.